Hey everybody, Lady B here. I've been thinking about this for a few days, and yes, according to the title, it is a rant. I've calmed down some in the last couple of days. But anyhow, before I get started, I just want to apologize for all the bad language that might come out or my bad attitude. But hey, I guess that's what a rant's all about, isn't it? But I was in a discussion the other night with a group of people, and the subject was being fit enough to bug out if you had to. Now, somebody put up a bunch of exercises, pictures of exercises, and discussion about the exercises and how to do them correctly and all this and that. And then the person asked if there was anybody there that could not exercise. And I told them, yes, I did not or was not able to exercise. And they asked why, and I told them that I had had 2 failed Achilles tendon surgeries. Now, like I told you before, I don't know if I can tell you all this or not, but I'm going to anyhow. I can't tell you all the details and whatever because it's still in a legal battle. But 4.5 years ago, I was in a freak accident. And it started out with a broken ankle. And 2.5 months later, they found out I had a complete rupture of the Achilles tendon. Yeah, it was painful, suffered, but I didn't know, anything about it. I knew something wasn't right, but that's all I knew. But when I went back to the doctor, or went to the doctor about my broken ankle, he told me I had a complete rupture of the Achilles tendon. It was completely in 2. So they immediately scheduled me for surgery. Had that surgery. I went through physical therapy. And then 6 months later, I had another surgery. And in that surgery, they found out that the Achilles had not healed, that it had deteriorated so much within that 2.5 month period between the broken ankle and when they found out that I had the rupture. But it's been hard. I was on crutches for over a year. A little bit of time between, maybe a week or 2 I wasn't. But anyhow, when I got finished with this story, well, I didn't tell them the story. I just told them I had 2 failed surgeries. But they said I was just looking for excuses not to exercise. It's like, excuse me? You don't live my life. You don't know what I deal with and how I suffer with pain every day. Now, this has been a life-changing injury to me. I used to be a hard worker. I never stopped. I worked 2 or 4 jobs at the same time till I fell asleep at the wheel one day going home, or one evening going home. Now, let me say right here that I'm not looking for any sympathy. I'm not looking for anybody to feel sorry for me. It is what it is, and I've accepted it. It's been hard. Sometimes I get a little aggravated about it, but it is what it is. Let me get back to the story. For this person that said that I'm looking for excuses, I'm not. I don't have to. It is what it is, like I've said 3 or 4 times before. But for those people that think people are just looking for excuses, there's so many people out there with disabilities and injuries and stuff that you can't see. That doesn't mean it's not there. They suffer every day with some sort of pain, injury, swelling. Who knows what they suffer with? But a lot of people just can't understand that. Doesn't mean they're lazy or they don't want to work. Just means they can't. And I can't. It's taken a long time for me to accept that. but I have, and I have to deal with it. Let me just say right here that there's a couple of people on YouTube that have been a real inspiration to me. That's the Mrs.Volfie and AJ Prepper. They have given me the push that I need a lot of times to do what I have to do. Sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I start out okay. Other times, there's days that I can't do anything. I know it's kind of sad. Yeah, it is. But I'm not looking for sympathy. You can't see Bev and AJ's disabilities or their injuries or whatever they suffer with. That doesn't mean it's not there. And it doesn't mean mine's not there. And there's plenty of other people out there that suffer every day. Give these people a little respect. That's all they ask. Now, people that really know me know that I'd rather have a job. I'd rather be out there working, because I always have. I'd rather be out there doing the things that I used to do. And I've given you all a list and told you what I used to do and what I could do. I can't do anything in the same way that I did before. It takes me a really long time to do or accomplish anything. But I'm hard-headed. I'll keep trying. I'll keep pushing. I mean, what choice do I have? Anyhow, these are not just excuses. They're facts. I don't look for excuses. Anyhow, for this person that was talking about me and I was looking for excuses, I don't have any ill feelings toward this person. As a matter of fact, I don't believe in talking about somebody behind their back. I will send this person a link to this video and let them know how I feel. And I haven't been back to that discussion since that night. And I figure that they know that I'm a little upset. I'm not just upset. It hurt my feelings, and I was just plain pissed. Excuse my language. Those of you that suffer like I do understand. And I appreciate that. I will go back to this discussion one day. And I'll feel better about it once me and this other person discusses the issue. Because I know they probably didn't mean it the way it was said. They probably didn't even think about what was said and how it was said. But anyhow, this person needs to thank God for their good health, because not everybody has it. I just thank God every day that I can still walk. Sometimes it's really difficult, but I thank God I can still walk. But I want to thank you all for listening. I'll feel better once I talk to this person. I want to thank you, everybody that's subscribed to me. And you can leave comments down below. And I thank you for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.